You fools! Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. Another long day in the press center. This was day 4 of rehearsals. Semi-final 2, second half rehearsed today, 9 more songs. And it was exhausting. There were some very, very interesting choices, I would say, in there. Some very unexpected rehearsals, some maybe disappointing rehearsals, maybe not. We'll talk about this. So what we're going to do right now is going to talk about everyone gets to pick one of their favorite rehearsal of the day and then explain why, of course. So I am going to start with the gentleman on my right, Chris.
And which one are we talking about?
Oh, sorry. I need to. Why don't we talk about first about your the one that impressed you the most?
Yeah.
Not you like by music taste, but just overall the whole package.
Overall, yeah. First and foremost, I must say that this second half of semi-final 2 is stronger than its reputation, based on what we saw today. And I think that what really, to me, propelled a lot was Latvia. Latvia really impressed me a lot.
So that's the one you say the most impressed.
That's the one that I was
very interesting. I didn't see that one coming. That is good. So I have more of a struggle because I have 3 countries. So I was like, I want to give the title to. One is Georgia. Georgia, I think, really was able to captivate us and capture the spirit of the song, and especially in the last run-through, I thought was really good. Hungary did the same thing, though. They really, really captivated me in that way. Like, it's so powerful, so loud and but angry. That's exactly what I was looking for, and they impressed me. But I think I will give mine to Slovenia, and here is why. It impressed me the most because I didn't see it coming. With Georgia and Hungary. I was what I'm saying. Those two, I was kind of like hoping, kind of seeing them that they were going to do this, and they kind of succeeded in that. But they came out of nowhere, Slovenia, and really, really caught me off guard. So I will have to say, yeah, Slovenia is I was most impressed by today. So, Sean, what's your thinking?
I think you probably had the same top 3 as me, to be fair.
Oh, really?
Georgia had a very good rehearsal. I would say my top 2 is probably between Hungary and Slovenia for different reasons. I think Hungary, especially in the final run-through with all of the fire and the flames and the attitude, I think it's going to go big in the arena and it's going to be really popular. But again, I think I'd have to give it to Slovenia. Personally, because they have had the most creative rehearsal. You know, it's fierce. She's got attitude, and you know, I think that some would probably say it's a gimmick, but where the music stops and then she has to carry it through, I think that's really clever. And it's not so much something we've not seen at Eurovision before, but I think it's so well executed, and I think the crowd will really be hyped up after that. That I think that makes them my winner for the day.
Okay, well then the two of us agree. But I agree with you, Latvia. There were lots of good ones. So it's 2 for Slovenia, 1 for Latvia. That means our vote goes to Slovenia overall as the most impressive rehearsal of the day. Now we don't want to go too negative here at ESC United, so we want to talk about who do you think though needs the most requires the most improvement, most like, okay, you need to fix here and there. So we just want to see who requires most improvement here in their staging and overall package.
I would probably have to say Montenegro, even though it is a good vocal performance from Vanya, and you know, they've got the staging of what they need right. I just think, like I've said in the previous video, I think that there's so many potential dramatic moments there that are not being tapped into. And I think, you know, as a Balkan ballad in Eurovision, they could have qualification handed to them on a platter if they really just, you know, put that little extra 5–10% in, just to make it a little bit more dramatic and, you know, forceful. So yeah, I would say that's probably my biggest gripe with today is Montenegro needing to sort of get that extra 10%.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. What is your vote?
I would say the one that I would like to see improve from today's rehearsal is actually Poland. I think there are too many dead camera moments, and this flipping around, and then with his hand wave, I'm like, it's a bit overdone for my taste. And even though it's a signature from him, I still think that he needs to not do it so much, because there are just times where I'm thinking, do they know who's doing what where on stage? It seemed to me a bit incomplete overall.
No, that is very interesting, because I agree with both of you. If I was between those two myself, I'm looking at Poland, and I said, this is fixable. You know, like I know, like this is what they need to do. That is what they need to do, and I think this is fixable. I'm not saying Montenegro is not fixable, but in that one, I'm like, it's more difficult for me to pinpoint what needs to change. Really, like, there are a few things that come to mind, but I find it a little more difficult to really like. I said, add a little bit more fog, create some more atmosphere with that, and most obviously connect with the camera. Right, you're looking past the camera, and that was my biggest concern with him, that he's not clicking with the viewers, and he needs to do that. So that is why I am also going to go with Montenegro on this one. But this doesn't mean that he's not going to qualify. I think it's still a solid. We didn't have like horrible rehearsals today, I would say. We had decent ones. It's just, you know, we had to pick somebody, and this is what Montenegro came down to Montenegro for me as well. So hopefully that it's the little things that really matter that subconsciously we don't always really register with us. You know, the camera connection, the little like fog effects, or something that really fills up the stage. Because right now it just felt as they're just walking around, and it almost distracts from the song a little. So I guess the two of us agree, but I totally get what you're coming from, and I would have picked that one as well. But to make it official, the song that we are picking as the song that needs to improve the most as of right now from this half is Montenegro. So Slovenia, the most impressive one, the one that needs most improvement, Montenegro. Let us know. Do you agree or don't? It's okay. It's okay if you don't. You know, we all have opinions. All you have to do is leave your thoughts in the comment section below and share us. Don't be mean. Be nice. We think it was actually a pretty good day with really good performances, and I know most of them will do even better the next time around. So see you all around. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to sleep now. Bye.